93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
A unique rescue. With your Alexa Flash Briefing, I'm Kurt Darling. The call was about a man who had fallen off of a wall along a walking path near the Indianapolis Zoo early this morning.
He told firefighters that he climbed up on the wall, fell asleep laying on the wall, and then when he woke up, he had fallen off the wall about 35 feet to the ground.
He was badly hurt and needed medical attention quickly. So IFD Battalion Chief Rita Wright says they called the rope rescue team, who tied off on a police car and then rappelled down the wall and pulled the man back up. They took the man to the hospital in serious condition. Indy is ramping up efforts to get homes for the homeless. Eric Berman reports.
Indy will spend $7 million in federal funds on a rapid rehousing program for people who have been ineligible for other programs due to drug and alcohol issues or criminal histories. Chelsea Herring-Cozy says the program has potential to succeed where others haven't.
We have not had rental assistance to this scale historically. The other part of that is supportive services. Housing is a piece of this puzzle, but housing in and itself is not the solution.
The money is enough to reach 500 people. That's a third of Indy's reported homeless count. Eric Berman, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
A teenager hit by a car this morning on the east side. Police still looking into what happened along Midhofer Road between 42nd and 46th Streets. The Senate will be voting on another coronavirus relief package on Thursday. Fox's Jared Halpern.
A $500 billion bill providing school funding, money for vaccines and therapeutics, and another round of small business loans. Items Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says should be bipartisan.
We don't think this crisis cares about partisan politics. We think people are hurting, and Congress should do its job.
It is far from the more than $3 trillion bill passed by the Democratic-controlled House in May. Top Senate Democrat Chuck Schumer says the Republican bill is going nowhere. Jared Halpern, Fox News.
Democrat presidential candidate Joe Biden says if a coronavirus vaccine is nearing approval, experts need to be transparent about the safety of it. HHS Secretary and former Eli Lilly and Indy executive Alex Azar assuring the former VP of that.
We'll be transparent with the data. We'll have a public advisory committee process for that. We will not compromise on the safety and efficacy of a vaccine.
Biden says he would get a vaccine tomorrow if it was available and he felt it was safe. With 2,500 people being allowed in to watch the Colts home opener against the Vikings next week, the first 8 rows of Lucas Oil Stadium will be closed. No cash at concession stands either, and physical distancing will be strictly enforced. You might have done some dumb things when you were younger, but did you ever guzzle Benadryl? Chris Davis reports.
That's what some kids are doing, and they're calling it the Benadryl Challenge.
It can have severe effects that can cause hospitalization.
Dr. Blake Froberg, head of the Poison Center at IU, he says some people have gotten in bad shape, but none that he knows of in Indiana. He says parents should be warned, though, and so should the kids. Chris Davis, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
WIBC's flash briefings are updated throughout the day, so you can always check for the latest local news. You can also rejoin us in the car at 93.1 FM to stay on top of the latest traffic alerts, weather, and news. I'm Kurt Darling, on the level, on the go, and on Twitter at 93 WIBC and WIBC.com.